Well, we are in Voss because we're doing a new kids project together with 2 Norwegian musicians and then me, and I'm from Norway but live in Britain. And Mattis.
I'm not from Norway.
You're not from Norway. And it's a great collaboration between Jazz North and Vestnorsk Jazz Center, and it really blends together improvisation with tunes that are pre-composed and that we find different ways in and out of, but nothing is set really, so we don't know what's happening, and the kids are very involved. The kids will be playing, singing, dancing, maybe they'll take over the stage, maybe we'll not be playing in the end. So it's been really, really exciting process for me. Yeah, so the name of the project is Cinclus Cinclus, and that is the Latin name for fossekallen, which is the Norwegian national bird. And Terje, who plays all the percussion instruments, he wrote the tune, and he does a lot of work with ice music. He plays ice instruments. He works with stones a lot, wood, all sorts of things. So nature plays in big time, like for a lot of Norwegian musicians, I suppose.
Yeah, so there's no words at all ever, and that's quite good because I don't speak Norwegian, so I have no idea what's happening anyway. But also, it forces us to play more. It's all about play and engagement, and you don't need words for that to happen. It's sort of, that just adds an extra barrier into it. So it can work for all ages and abilities and all sort of.
And it sort of forces us as well to work much more with, the physical nature of playing and the interacting with the children without having to speak to them. And it also, gives the potential for an international project where it can be played anywhere.
For me, it's using the word wondering. I always want the children to reflect. I mean, sometimes they get their feelings. I don't ask of their feelings, but in the wondering sense. And then you see they are thinking, and they say, oh, there was a tall man, and he had some very nice instrument, and he has stones. He went into the nature. So they create their own story. Fantasy story, according to the sound. These 4 musicians, all about is to get the sound. That's an entrance to both the brain and even our hearts, I think. And especially Per, he is one of the most interesting musicians in 40 years. And he is playing like a child all the time.
Yeah, so we did all that sort of trial stuff in Bergen. We did 2-3 days there, something like that.
Yeah.
But then before that, we'd done a trial concert in
Morecambe.
In Morecambe.
Yeah, we did a trial concert in Morecambe. So all through the project, every workshop has been a couple of days of rehearsals, and then you try it for the kids, and you discuss it with them, and you see what's working and not working, and then you bring it forward, and you do it again. So 2 times we've done that.
And we went to that school in Lancaster.
And we went to a school in Lancaster as well. Yeah. So again, that's to do with the understanding and learning and thinking that the kids are the experts. If you're going to make something for kids, the kids are the ones that will know what will work. So they are the ones that we have to ask. So there's no good sitting in the rehearsal room for 2 weeks making something and then coming to them and they're gonna go, I'm bored of this. And
the different levels of engagement. For me, the different levels of engagement between those UK audience and the Norwegian audiences is what's really interesting in a way. It's a completely different, not approach, but engagement. It's completely, which is really interesting, and it'll work great in either, but just in different ways. I think, which would be very exciting for the project.
And talking to children there, they were fantastic because they are respecting the musician. I asked the children if they have some wondering, if they have some thoughts, if something was lacking in the program, and each of them had their personal opinion. And one of them said that the concert is perfect as it is. You don't have to bring anything else.
Norway's had, 30, 40 years of Rikskonsertene, the Norwegian Concert Institute, that has been delivering kids projects. So all school children, including me when I went to school, had 2 performances a year for professional musicians, which means that there has been money and expertise, developed over time to see that making work for children, taking children deeply serious, in terms of creating new works, that's been high on the agenda in Norway. And so, I think that makes, and that's money. That's down to money, really, isn't it? So it's great that we've got this collaboration going where we can bridge the 2 countries.